Hello everyone, let's go to the code explain part for front end. First of all, let's say this function handle login. This JavaScript function handle login control like what happens when a user try to log in. When a login from form is submitted, it first stop the form from doing a user submission act. The function then get the username and password that the user entered it. If either username or password is missing, it show a missing message ask the user to fill the both file. Next is check if user exists in the browser location storage. If the user is found, it compare the like entire entered password with the one stored. If they match, the user is logged in. If the password is incorrect, the message is shown asking the user to try again. If the username is not found, the function alert the user that they need to create an account. Also, let's go to second example. Maybe let's go to here. Okay. So this JavaScript code run when the page is fully loaded. It start by checking if there is a plain result element on page, which will display the trip results. If this element isn't found, it log an error and stop running. Next is try to get trip data stored in the browser's local storage. If no trip data is found, it logs an error and show a message telling the user to submit their preferences. If trip data is available, the code turn the data into a query string and send it to local server to get trip information. If the server responds successfully, the data is displayed on the page using a function called update DOM with results. If there's a problem with the fetch the data, an error is logged in and the page shows a message saying the plan cannot be loaded. So the third example, maybe let's go to HTML page. So maybe let's do this one, personalize your trip here. So the HTML code set up for a form with the ID trip form to gather user preference for trip. It uses label element that connect input file by matching their ID attributes. User can fill in their country, use a text input, set their budget with a number input, and specify the number of days using another number input. There's also a drop-down menu with options like business, adventure, or culture for selecting the type of travel. Additionally, there's an optional text input for any special requirements. They all have a unique ID name and input with required, like here, means user have to type whatever number or text in, cannot be empty. Finally, the form includes a submit button to generate a personalized travel plan. I think for front end part, a challenge is like to ensure the UI update dynamically and efficient in response to user action, like adding or deleting plans without loading the page. But the one enjoy part for me is like to design the CSS code, like how the page looks like, just make me really like enjoy it. Thank you for listening.